amount of Portland cement, so highest amount of alkali therefore. The next batch of cements is where you put PFA in it. So the way the PFAs and system works, so if you assume that's PC, pure Portland cement, or NC, the PFA can replace up to a certain percentage. What's the maximum that they replace here? You can replace your Portland cement 35% up to PFA, and we call it SEM2, and there's coding after that to say what is in it. They are required by law to say what is in it, or the major portion of it. The SEM3 cements are things that can replace up to 79% of Portland cement. Only GGBS can go to that far. Okay? So that means any cements will have about 21% of Portland cement. All of these additives require activation. Okay? That's why PFA is limited to 35%, because PFA requires a lot more alkali to be active. So the alkalis from the Portland cement reaction goes to the PFA particle and activates it and then breaks it down. So the net result is any cements with higher proportion of replacement will have lower alkali. So coming back to our ASR, you need to be using for the purpose of lowering the pH, the alkalinity, the sodium or the potassiums. Anything else? There's one more thing. Every reaction requires water. You remove the moisture, you remove the possibility of reaction. Okay? So if you own an reactive alkali concrete, your chance of making it to survive is to dehydrate it, keep it dry. Okay? That seems to be the thing, keep your structures dry. So following these guidelines means you should be able to get a better concrete. So if you are to, unfortunately, you have to use a reactive aggregate, you can find a way of using a higher replacement level and get the moisture away from the structure. Okay. So can you use that in your home? Possible. If you have reactive aggregates in the neighborhood, you want to use a floor in your house? Possible. There are also houses that are falling apart because of that. Okay. This can affect your masonry block, the very fundamental of your building block. There's a lot of reports, especially in Ireland, of houses having the walls collapsing around it because the masonry block had used a reactive aggregate, and therefore they just crumble. Especially in marine region, because there's moisture and humidity is high, it just crumbles along. And you can see the houses with the windows and everything last, but all around it you see a heap of masonry block, powdered masonry block. So, happy enough?